on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. Over LBC. I put on with LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over. Over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Just stop. What's going on? Stop. What's going on? Man, is computer being laggy AF? Just computer being laggy AF. AFPQ. Yeah. I don't know. Uh-oh. Glitchy. Good now. Steve Ruglin. Right? Jeez. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to Lunar Crypto. We ride the crypto market and ride the waves of technical difficulties. I think my mixer's going out, to be honest. I think that's why I keep getting all the crackling. And since you guys could hear the crackling these past couple of nights, lets me know that it's not my headphones going bad. It's my mixer probably going bad. It's about 10 years old almost, so wouldn't surprise me. Maybe just a driver. I should probably look at that. Maybe just need a driver update. Anyways, everybody, how we doing? How crackling? Yeah, that's it. Are we still crackling right now? Hello? Are we crackling right now? Crack-a-lacking. It's getting real annoying. Oh boy. Wait, what is this? Snap, crackle, pop. How are we sounding? Are we sounding good? You're skipping frames in audio every 2 seconds. Wonderful. So my audio is not only messed up, but also my internet. Is that what you're telling me? This is a fantastic stream, guys. Absolutely love it. That's better. If you say so. What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Good evening, Algie. Thank you for being here and posting that link in the chat, pinning it in the chat. And don't forget, you can also join the Discord. Link is in every description of every video. What's going on? IKO, good night. I think good night, good mad night. How's it going? Or see you later. One of the two. I don't know. Duality C, not of this world. Thank you for being here. Trade Intuition. Mr. Jeff, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Bingo and a bango. Harp, what's going on, my friend? Melissa, one love. LBCOG, all set. Family in the house. What's going on? Lasers go pew 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 pew. What's going on, Lasers? How you doing? Thank you for being here. We got 2Dub in the chat. What's going on, 2Dub? Wix Wi-Fi 89. Thank you for being here. You're all beautiful, wonderful, amazing people. It's less bad though. It's getting better. It's less bad. LOL. Good start. Yeah, it's a phenomenal start. Right? I mean, I can see my videos lagging, so that's cool. I should probably do a whole freaking computer restart. I can do that right now because the computer is ancient and it would take me literally 10 minutes before I could go live. So, how are we sounding now? Are we good? I will end the stream if it's not good. So you let me know. Restart it, but I will end it too. Sometimes you got to do the whole internet reset. Mr. C, I really hate having to type out Duality C every time your name ever generates. That's weird. All right, so sick dip. All right, we made it. Cool. Let's zoom out to the weekly. I wanted to take a look at this because I found this interesting. That dip was pretty much. If we pull a fib from the November all-time high in 2021 to the bear market low, we actually broke above the 1.618, and that little flush that we just had was a back test of the 1.618, and we got a nice bounce off of it. So I still haven't seen anything that says bull market over, so I would just chill out. Now, altcoins are obviously having a rough go about it, which is to be expected. They are altcoins after all. But I was also looking at the Bitcoin dominance. Good evening, Apulia. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. How many of you put a one in chat if you just came over from Billy Goat Tales? Shout out to Billy Goat Tales and the Billy Goat Tales team. Thank you for being awesome. And if you are here, thank you for joining in. Now, I want to take a look at the Bitcoin dominance because this is kind of interesting. So, last cycle, you can see a big push up. Like, it was pretty quick. But then you got this little push down. But then you had one more gasp, right? What if we are doing something similar, just on a smaller scale? Because quite frankly, there's too many altcoins in the market, in my opinion. But anyway, what if we have another push to go here, like we did back here, before we drop for all season? Could be the case. It's hard to tell because, I mean, this is the entire history of the Bitcoin dominance chart. So, don't really have a ton to go off of, but we can see that we topped out here and then we came down. This is actually September of 2019. This is actually December of 2020. December of 2020 4 years later, if we're doing 4-year cycles, would be December of 2024, not 2025. Yeah, the math ain't mathin'. But this wasn't even the top. This wasn't even the all-time high. So, what about this? 2019? September 2019? No. Had we put in a new all-time high by then? Let's take a look. We're just going to be doing some charting and chilling, guys. We're just going to be doing some analysis. Just some off-the-cuff stuff. Hope you enjoy it. Mr. C, what's going on? T.I. Joe, let me know if this is better. Bingo bango. There you go. Where's Jay Rizzle? That's a good question. Where is Jay Rizzle? He might be napping. Might be taking a little napski. This chart I have on the weekly. This doesn't have enough data. Need a new picture. Or new rebuild. All right, let's see. September of 2019. Oh. Well, this is July. This is September of 2019 right here. So we had already started to move to the downside when Bitcoin dominance peaked in September. Interesting. Bitcoin dominance then peaked again at this high here. Right before this high, actually. Before plunging. So I'm trying to get a gauge of what we could be seeing here for between the Bitcoin dominance and its price. Okay, let's put on some music. How about that? I don't know. That's kind of what was glitching at the beginning, so. There's no snare in my headphones. All right. While that takes forever to load for some ungodly reason. Yeah, you can start scrolling down anytime. Thank you. Thank you. Anytime now. You can scroll down. Thank you. My guys. This is just terrible. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this music tonight. It's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, this site's not even, it's not even wanting to load. Anyway. All right, so Bitcoin dominance. Actually, we had the big push up during the crash, which makes sense, seeing as how altcoins got absolutely obliterated during the crash. So dominance flow back into Bitcoin pretty hard here. So Bitcoin dominance isn't really, like, I would want to see Bitcoin dominance come down and take out this low if we are to see any kind of altcoin season going on. But at this moment, I think that Bitcoin dominance is probably going to continue to push higher for the time being, as Bitcoin just seems like the less risky play at the moment. So I could definitely see a lot of people going over and turn me up in my headphones. That's right. A lot of the dominance going into Bitcoin as kind of a safe trade. I imagine a lot of traders are a bit weary of jumping in on alts. Maybe not you guys because you're degenerates, but some people. Some of you are degenerates anyway. Maybe not all. Definitely some of you. All right, let's see what Bitcoin's doing right now. We're sitting at $113,017. So back above 113. Let's go to the lower time frames. Go to the hourly. Take a look. Actually, let's go to a perp chart. Perp chart. Is this my Bybit perp? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So not looking too shabby, but we did fall below order block from over here. Order block. Fell back below. Right now it's acting as resistance. So just kind of chilling. I mean, this is what I was kind of expecting, was just a side kind of week, and that's all we've done is just go sideways. So you could have been playing some kind of range play in here. Could have been doing some range play, just the highs and the lows, just going, longing to the high, shorting to the low. I mean, you get the double top, you get the push down. I mean, what you expect? What you expect after a big liquidity flush? To just go pump into the moon? Nah. Nah. Not yet. No way. No way, no how. Outta gang. What's going on? Albert, thank you for being here. What's a DJ Blue? What are you saying to us? Man, I ride for BTC, but that dominance needs to come the F down. No, it doesn't. It needs to keep rising. Imagine the explosiveness of the altcoins if Bitcoin to go higher and higher. Because what's happening as Bitcoin's going higher and higher? Its market cap is increasing more and more and more. And the more Bitcoin's market cap increases, when it does sell off, and we see the rotation, that will be more capital to go into the altcoins. So the longer Bitcoin just kind of chills at the highs, accumulating more and more liquidity, and hopefully pushing even higher, then the better off our altcoins will do. So we need to just wait. We just need to chill out. Be patient. It's the name of the game. Be patient. Now, are we going to go lower? Very good question. Glad you asked. Last night I said it's probably more likely than not that we will go lower, but that doesn't mean that we won't get some kind of retrace before we go lower and then come back to the upside. Maybe even getting all the way down to the $90,000, the upper 90s. 103 is this order block here. So we don't have to take out the low. Let's pull up a fixed range profile. Okay. So we're well above point of control. Let's go from here. Let's start here. Okay, so back into the value area, kind of chilling. No, we're actually below it. We're actually bearishly testing the value area low. Do still have equal highs up here, but we're generally showing signs of weakness. How about we try out, let's see. No, let's not do that. Let's just do our standard RSI. We're on the 4 hour, and our 4 hour RSI is still showing weakness as well. So momentum is still towards the downside. Why did two of these pop up? It's a good question. Still momentum to the downside. And if I actually zoom out, let's go to the weekly chart, I do believe. Yeah. I mean, it's just weak in general. So we really are not showing a whole lot of strength. We're continuing to push to the downside. I had a little bit of hope at the beginning of the week, but this has since just started to continue to push to the, posture to the downside, as one Alex O Crypto would say. So I would just wait for this downward trend line on your RSI to break, and also, you get the bounce, something like that, come down, maybe bounce. I was talking about last night how we could get a weekly hidden bullish divergence, get that bounce and get pushing. But in order to get that, I mean, we could get it right now. We'd still have a chance of getting the bullish divergence, so we don't have to come lower. Nothing ever has to happen. Remember that. There's a difference between wanting something to happen and it having to happen. And you can see from, actually, let's go from this low. Fixed range volume profile. Okay. So you can see we actually popped above. I mean, this is ever since this low over here. And this is the value area as a 40% value area instead of a 70. But we popped above it and we're holding it. We did come back down into the value area before getting another push to the upside. Flush down inside the value area. Bounce right back up. So right now, I'm still sitting on my hands. I don't want to make any decisions right now because it could dump just as easily as it could pump. I mean, that's just, we're just in that kind of zone right now. You want to wait before you long for price to actually reach some kind of demand zone like this point of control. Sitting at $96,300 or so. You'd want to see that. If we are to just push from here, great. But could be a couple more weeks before we make a decisive move. For now, it's just kind of chopping about. We'll have to see what it wants to do. Does it want to just chop around at the highs for a little while before continuing higher? It's possible. This week has literally done absolutely nothing as expected. To me, we could be seeing some reaccumulation, but that might require for price to go lower, especially below that $100,000 mark. $100,000 seems to be the area that is being built up as new support. We get a bounce away from that $100,000 mark. This low right here was 98,180. Push to the upside, chop about, push back down into that same zone, push away. So one more time, potentially. We should see. I still think it could easily turn into like a bear flag. Leave this as an anomaly, that wick, and just do that kind of correction. Potentially, what's our NASDAQ looking like and our S&P? I know they had a slight sell-off, but not really. You had a little bit of a sell-off. That was yesterday, though. Let's go to the hourly. The thing is, if the NASDAQ can really get out of here, then that should bode well for the crypto market. Same with that's the S&P. Sorry. The same with the NASDAQ as the S&P. S&P still has these equal highs, these relatively equal highs. They just love to get taken out too, don't they? Now, it did not backtest the 1.272. You got to go higher time frame on the stonks. You have those equal lows still down here. Be careful. This looks like it's trying to turn into a triangle, which could be a continuation, but if it breaks above, you'd want to see the back test and go. If you get a sweep of the highs, come back in, look for that next move to the downside, as it could just be a fake out breakout, get a push back to the downside, and if we do this, guess what Bitcoin's going to do? The exact thing. Love triangle. You so silly. What's up, Jay? Send it, ETH. What is ETH doing? Are you looking at the 1 minute again? Oh. It's like the very first thing I noticed. Equal lows. Now you do have this potential break here. Be careful with it though, because of the equal lows. You did get a break on the RSI though. What is this? 15 minute? Not too bad. Above the 50. Around 15. Oh no, you get a close above this high. It might be worth taking a shot at a long little momentum trade. Oh, that's worth it. 5. About 2. Can I get a 2? I don't know, man. The high would be 2.5 to 1. The momentum might be a nice little momentum trade. I'd just be careful. Oh, man, I don't know. Those equal lows really get me every time. Fixed range volume profile. Broke above point of control. Let's bring in more data. Above the point of control there. Value area high up here. Interesting. I barely hear the crackles now. I mean, equal lows, yeah. Yeah. This one's tricky. Got to be careful with this one. If those equal lows are there, and we got to close above this high, then I probably consider that trade. But I don't know. I don't really like it. Those equal lows hurt. They hurt my bad. Why? Because I know there's stops here. This is where liquidity is resting right now. That's why. Down here on the 3 minute, getting a nice little push. Let's bring it up. Let's see. What do we got in here? VWAP. Oh, what did I delete? Meant to delete this. There we go. Okay. VWAP above the VWAP. Okay. Let's bring up our session volume profile, shall we? Showing some strength on the RSI. 3 minute at least. It's trying to break out. What are you doing? We'll sweep the high here. Let's see. Let's bring up New York Open right above us. Got a little sweep of the high. Did not take out the CBDR, central bank dealing range, nor the New York session high. Previous session. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Value area highs sitting up here at 41.52. The previous session. You can see the previous session also didn't have much on the other side of this. So if it can get up there, then could be a nice little push. Still would have to get through this 41.65. But you have a nice little volume node up here at 42.66. Let's zoom it on out. Go to the hourly. Back it on up a bit. Bandage, thank you for being here. Mad love and respect always. Yeah, so we're battling this range POC right now. Excuse me. This doesn't look half bad. Other than those equal lows, which did dip down into a fair value gap, by the way. Right there. Bounce off of that, consolidated sideways. Bounce off of VWAP, sitting above VWAP right now. No goes above this high. In fact, we swept it and are moving down. Barely swept that high right there. Let's see, in your opinion, when will BTC talk to the 666 moving average on the weekly chart and or the 200 simple moving average, depending if you want a quick look or change setting on moving averages? Do what? $666 moving average on the weekly chart. The what? Hola, Jesse. That's my 200. All right, let's just change it to 666. Yowza. It's barely even printed. No, I'm just kidding. That's a drawing. All the way down here at 23,000. Hold on. I like it when you ask questions, by the way. Yeah, I don't know, never. Let's go to. Yeah, oh, I don't know. That's on 30-minute, right? Wait, what? 200 SMA. Depending if you want a quick look or change setting on moving averages. I'm so confused. Sorry, Duality C, aka Mr. C. Thank you, though. I do appreciate your kindness and your tolerance. Okay, so if we are sitting here, we're looking at this weekly or monthly chart right here, and we can see that the next month, you can see how this one kind of just stayed kind of sideways and in the middle, really indecisive, kind of building the same kind of candle here. The next month then came down and swept that monthly low and then pushed to the upside. So it is possible that we are going to be doing something very similar. You see here, we got a nice doge candle, then you get a push to the upside. This one was blah, not really great. This one looked like it was going to continue to come down. I actually thought we were going to sweep this low, and I think we did on some exchanges, more so on the perpetuals than on the spot. So yeah, any kind of sweep of some lows. Big drop there, consolidate, boom. Put in the low, sweep the low, big bullish engulfing, pull back into fair value gap, and then go. Beautiful. So this is just, I mean, look at this. This is monthly, essentially monthly consolidation. The monthly chart is still just kind of like, oh, we're looking all right. 52-week SMA is the one that I love the most. 52-week SMA. We actually came down and smacked right on top of it. And the 1.618, based off of the fib on this from this high, from the last cycle's high to the market lows. So, I mean, we have a lot of confluence already in this area. That doesn't mean we came down and smack through the 52-week SMA like we did back here in April. But this was at the beginning of April, and then we moved away from it from there. We could actually still close green on October as long as, let's see, let's go to the daily. Let's see, where's the open? Boom, 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 right here. Nope, here. This green candle. Boom. So as long as we get above 114, 16, and close above, is the October candle above that price, October closes green. Come down, sweep, and then go. This is my dream scenario. I would love this. Maybe even sweep the low or come up short of it and just run. Looks good to me. All right, pattern traders, where you at? We've got a bit of a megaphone going here. Something like that. We didn't quite come down to the bottom of it. So we might need to come down to the bottom of it. I would like to sweep this low. I wouldn't like to leave some equal lows behind. It is on a high time now, so it could take a while to come back down and take those equal lows. That's the ugliest daggone megaphone I ever seen in my life. Boy, let me tell you. Sorry, I'm a little delirious. Actually, it looks better now that it kind of lined up. I actually like that a lot. Give me this. I want this. I think we all want this. But I think Bitcoin being below 100K is could be seen as a bargain now. It's been sitting above 100K for quite some time. When was the last time we were below 100K? It was right here. All the way back in June. That was the last time. But we've broken above it. Came back down to 98K. Bounced above that. That $100,000 level is starting to get defended. Hopefully, we're just building a nice base on top of it, accumulating before we make the next move to the upside. And you got to think, if we do get up to the numbers, the 200s, I don't know how likely that is. But if we were, I mean, a 50% drop from 200K is to $100,000. And that would be a wild ride in and of itself. I like it. Mother Goose. There you go. Jesse, a cool MF. Yeah, what's up, Jesse? Yeah. And we do have these equal highs in here on the lower time frames here on Bitcoin, so that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards a move like this, where we just come up and we hit these highs. We ultimately get smacked down up here at the highs again. Or, sorry, up here at the this upper range. Jesus. Okay. From which he sold off from. Wick up there. Retrace. Move to the downside. And do this. Okay? Let's do it. Let's do it. What's the Russell do today? Ooh. Oh. Hello, Russell. Okay. All right. So we actually closed above. Oh, wow. So we got on October 6th, we've got the highest close time on the daily on the Russell. And we just got the highest close on the Russells earlier today. And we're continuing to push higher. This is good. This is really good. This is what I want to see. V-shaped recovery playing out here on the Russell, guys. That's good. That's showing some strength for the riskier assets. Don't forget, today the Fed did say in the coming months that they will be essentially, Powell said that they'll probably start contracting the balance sheet, meaning ending quantitative tightening. So there you go. That's pretty bullish. Bro, it could go as low as 93K and we'd still be bullish AF. Yeah, I mean, my invalidation for the bull market is still 75K. It's like 74 and 700 or something, but 75K. So as long as we are above that, I think we're still fine. Wow. All-time high for the Russell today as well. Or actually, I guess it did that on Tuesday. Oh, yeah. That was today. I forgot that I moved from daily to 4 hour. Wow. Go, Russell, go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. But we have the S&P 500 on the struggle bus. We've got the NASDAQ on the struggle bus. We've got Dow Jones also struggle bus. But what do you see between those and between Russell? It's the same pattern. Russell's just moving quicker, but it's the same. W, all set. Shout out. And K. Same thing. W. And now you just hope that it can continue higher. If it was going to, it should probably do it tomorrow. W. Go. How's our goal looking? It just doesn't stop. My God. I'd say this was an epic bag fumble by me, but I never had a bag, so of gold. My God. This reminds me a lot of another chart. You have to zoom way out on this one. This is Microsoft. Have you ever seen a more bullish chart? Like, holy crap. This is the best looking, this is the coolest, best looking chart in all of charts. It's the Microsoft chart. Like, it's pretty it's just been constant parabola. I mean, you did have some, this is a monthly chart, mind you. So you got a good whew, 111 bars. I forgot how to do math. It's going to be something like 8 years. 9.25. 9 years of a bear market. But $15 years. Actually, 16 years of a bull market. So Microsoft goes down, everything's going to go down. Okay, that's the rules that I just made up. Tesla. I can't not call it Tesla. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more 5. Tesla trying to go for that breakout. Silver broke 50. New all-time high on silver. Wow. Wow. Cool. Cool story. All right, so gold, how high are you going to go? Are you going to get up to $4,770 million? Looks cool. All right, let's look at some other data. Got it. Yeah, silver at like 53. Yeah, we should all line trade stocks. Like girl Tory. Oh yeah, that girl Tory. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Trendline stocks. I mean, that's the thing about stocks, man. they follow basic technical analysis pretty well. Basic technical analysis meaning just patterns and like trend line and trends. Like, it's pretty good. Why? Because you have so many traders in those markets and they're all doing the same thing. That's why those levels work. Whereas crypto, you have a bunch of chaos because one, the lack of liquidity, and two, probably perhaps more importantly, most people don't know what the hell they're doing when it comes to trading. They don't understand risk. They don't know what they're doing. They're just pressing buttons. They're just apes, right? Back apes. Platinum was her jam this year. Stonks. Tory trades. Yeah, that's one. Tory trades. Subbed already. BTC funding rate flushed. Love it. BTC open interest. Ooh. Liquidations. Oh, I wonder what that was. By the way, $20 billion. You know, everybody's like, where did that $20 billion go? Well, it wasn't $20 billion that was actually there. That's just, that includes leverage. So that's not actually there until the trade is done and paid out. So technically, it wasn't $20 billion that was lost in actual value. I didn't want to go to the chart. That's not what I meant. Sorry. Futures. That's what I just looked at. Options. Bitcoin. Oh, they got Ethereum here too. Okay. All right. EVOL. Delta volume. Is that what that means? All right. Let's see. Spot volume correlation. Negative. Delta skew. Top volume options. Yeah, it's literally options. Where's the friggin' market? 1 week return buckets, price changes, open interest changes, funding APR, heat map, sector performance. Oh yeah, let's look at this. AI has been outperforming everything else. DeFi. Oh, layer 1, DeFi, gaming, memes, and layer 2s. Layer 2's not doing so well compared to the rest of the market. Market volume really fell off a cliff as expected. Bitcoin down 7% on the week. Ethereum right there with it. Open interest changes. Got Zero bro. Brocklov. What is this crap? Top gainers. Zcash. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Open interest. Okay. That was fun. Gold is continues to rocket. It's coming up at potential resistance, but it is coming up to the 3.618 at $4,226 per ounce. So be careful if you are in any long gold trades. Ethereum holding the highs, which is good. Now this is the monthly chart. Let's go to the weekly. So we were talking earlier this week about how we got the breakout on top of these equal highs here. Now, typically, you don't want to come back into the range and get a close within the range. We did not get a close within the range. We came back up above it, but we are flirting with that level right there. We're trying to flip that resistance into support. So we got the breakout. We've gotten the back test. Now we just need to hold it and push away here. XRP. I mean, depending on how you look at it, this is one of the craziest charts because it's just doing the same thing again. Wild. Back test and go. Right? There we go. Look at that. Perfect back test. Big push up. Hello? Is this thing on? Okay. Support is holding though. Yeah, gold is so good at 4K. But I do think her trades are real. Apparently, she has been fully transparent. I just listened to a roundtable with her and some other chicks who trade futures. Cool. So yeah, nice little breakout back test there. Total looking fine. Total 2. Bounce off of that 52-week as of May. I mean, we're holding up for now, guys. We're still holding up. So I'm still optimistic. I'm still cautiously optimistic, I should say. So let's just continue to be patient. I'm continuing to sit on hands, and yeah, I won't scale into the market until I see some kind of bullish reversal or continuation or strength, basically. I can't TA like that on XRP. That's crazy good. LBC. But yeah, prepare for low 90s and still be hitting support for a bull. LBC even says 75K-ish. Yeah, I mean, this is the low. This is because let's turn on our. That's the low. That's the low to watch. Or that's the low we don't want to break below. 75K. Capiche? Capizi? As long as we could take out this low. I mean, we could do all kinds of crazy stuff in here. We can just do all kinds of crazy stuff in here. As long as we're not taking out that low, it's fine. We're still bullish. Now, if after a pullback of, well, let's see, what was this? Was this a 50%? So we did get at least a 50% pullback. So that's good enough. But if we were from that 50% to push and get some expansion, okay, now I'm looking at this low. At $96,000. But right now, we're still just got to push and consolidating until we get another push to the upside. This is the low I want to see held, especially since that was the breakout, right? Breakout and the back test and the push. That's the low that needs to hold. Above that, we're good. Bull market's still on. We can pop about in here for literal months, and it would still be okay, in my opinion. until we got a significant break of structure or breakout. How is our market cap fib looking? Okay. Did not hit the 1.618 on the market cap. USDT dominance, didn't hit that yet. Squiggle, squiggle. It's looking like one of OC's charts. One of OC spaghetti charts. Still got the lows over here. So, and we came up, swept this high, tapped this high. I imagine this is an order block or something. I don't know, man. It's like I said, it's a bit too difficult to tell right now which way we're gonna go. Need way more action to develop, and yeah, we don't have much to go off of as of right now. So just chilling. I don't know what you want me to say. I can't say we're going to the moon. I can't say we're going to the doom. It is what it is. It's the middle of a range. It's what you do. You just kind of wait. But thank all of you for joining me this evening. It was fun. Tomorrow, I'll have be having a doctor look at my wound, see how we're doing, and hopefully make the stitches out. I don't know. I looked at it today, and I'm like, I don't know. I still don't know if I want these stitches out, bro. I mean, I know I busted most of them, but the ones that are there seem like they're still holding things together. So I don't know. That's why I go to the doctor and have them look and tell me. Because to me, it still looks like kind of like an open wound. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see if I can play the music out. Give it a shot. If it starts to glitch, oh, it is what it is. I'll have to try again tomorrow. But yeah, guys, that's it for me tonight. Thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you for joining me. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and hitting that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. Don't forget to join the Discord. Link is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. Thank you. It's also in the description. Check that out. And yeah, follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. And I will see you tomorrow night right here. But I'll also see you in the chats, as I always do. So, yeah. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And be patient with this market. Do not get impatient. It's difficult because a lot of people, I'm even sure some of you, lost some money last week or lost a lot of money, and you just kind of want to get it back. But don't revenge trade. Be kind to yourself. Don't have a fear of missing out on it. Nothing's happening right now. Okay? Nothing's happening right now. The only thing that's happening is the Russell's breaking out. That's it. That's the only thing that we have going for us right now. So, please, just chill. I don't want to see you get hurt. Love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. I love. God bless. Peace out. Later.
I put on LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. On LBC. I put on Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the Med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC.